Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Call of the Wild the Angler, where today, as much as we were working and had a plan for this weekend, a new update that's come out for the angler is going to change that entirely. We're going to focus on that. One thing I do want to bring up, though, is I had a comment coming in about, for these challenges, it's, oh, you can catch of this rank or better. No. The wording is very specific in this game, and there's a reason for it. The comment came in for, what we were doing. It says, catch a bronze rank or a trout. So they said, oh, you can catch bronze rank or bigger. I have not seen the bigger, and out of all the challenges I've gotten, none of them say or better. So they do feel like, because they are both named bronze, and the requirement is bronze, it's only going to be that specific rating will work for every mission that's listed here. For this one, catch a silver rank, gold won't cut it has to be silver. I'm trying to think of what other ones they might have been thinking of or, misled on. But for every time I played the Angler, unless there's, a hidden update or change to it, you have to catch the rank of fish it says. Bigger does not count for it, sadly. I wish it did, because we would honestly be able to blow through a lot of these pretty quickly, like the bronze rank mountain whitefish would have been able to just completely clear off no problem. Yeah, I do admit I would like to see a change where the wording does say catch a silver rank or better of this species. It does feel like it just is a little more appropriate, because if you can catch a larger for it, why can it not just count there? But today, what we're going to be going on is a little bit of a tutorial for a new type of fishing that's been put into the game. And we've come across this type of fishing in Russian Fishing 4 and Ultimate Fishing Simulator, which is bottom fishing. But it's not the most in-depth of implementation from the sounds of it. There's supposed to be a tutorial somewhere around here in regards to it, so I'll just take a look at the challenge board and see if it's here. Yeah. Introduction to bottom fishing. There it is. Welcome to the bottom fishing tutorial. Bottom fishing, also known as ledgering, is a technique used to target fish that lurk near or on the bed of lakes, streams, and other water bodies. Okay, so some new gears and add your inventory, open the rod assembler, create a bottom fishing rig. If your inventory is full, you can find the items in the storage at the shop, which
You there! Fancy a new rod? They'd be flying off the shelves if I had any.
Okay, storage-wise.
Your poison.
Okay, it looks like... Now, I don't actually know if I have the rod I need for... Oh, no, it's going to be a feeder rod, so yeah, I'm going to have to toss a rod back in. Okay, well, the greenhorn's pretty light. So we'll take that. So we got the feeder. Right. Well, we've already got a prologue, so I guess I can hold on to everything here. I don't know if I'll need to bring that out or not. I'll take that out just in case. And yeah, this is where I've got to start dropping some stuff in. So, size 6. Yeah, we put those two in. I'm not going to take anything with me that's larger. Yeah, put that one back. Put that one back. Maybe I'll hold on to the crankbait. I thought I had... I could have sworn in one of the tutorials we had a better, or a large size when it came to the jerkbait. Maybe it was just a size 5 they gave us. Okay, well that's fine. I'll put the 6 away because I think that's going to be too big. I'll put a 10 away and take a 9. I think that should be good. Bait-wise, we'll want to take the boilies and the corn, I suppose. Floats. Yeah, sinkers I'm going to need. No jig heads, and no soft plastic. So I think we've got everything we need. So let's see about making ourselves up the... A bottom fishing rig consists of a feeder rod, spinning reel, line, sinker, hook, and a piece of bait. Select an equipment slot and choose the bottom fishing rig style to get started. Okay, there's that. So the foundation is our first feeder rod. We'll stick with the prologue just because it's the most beginner stuff. I guess I'll go for that. I don't know if I actually...
Years ago, I was working in a business a million times the size of Taylor's tackles. This one's tailor-made for me, though.
Okay, yeah, I don't really need to know that. One of the weird things is they're trying to give personality to the vendors who you're only going to stop by to buy stuff. There's not like a chat thing or missions or that to go up with them, so it feels a little weird to have them, I don't know, trying to be a little too familiar with the player.
You didn't buy anything.
Sorry, let me just set this up again. To do that. That. I'll stick to size 10, because I think that's what's intended. And we'll go for the boilies. Although, is that how... I don't know, maybe that is how they're supposed to be. Like, you can hook them as a bait. That might have been a little bit different, but I am complete... Recommend bring a size 9 hook, corn, natural boilies on the trip if they are not already in the tackle box. Okay. So I'll just change that out quickly. This is supposed to be size 9. There we go. That should be all set. And, ooh. Oh, don't tell me it's where I was. Oh, no, wait. That was my old waypoint. Okay, so we got to... Oh, just a little jog up this way. I was going to say, don't tell me it's sending me to the same place that I just was. Yeah, again, it's... I don't know, it's a little weird having the NPCs so talkative from such a distance away. Like, when you're first walking up to them to talk, okay, I can understand that. But when you're, like, 10 feet away from them and it's clear you're not really going to them, I don't know, it just feels kind of weird to have the voice suddenly pop up. No, I guess I can snag that while we're going on our way. Now, from the sounds of it, or what I was told about how bottom fishing was going to be put in early, it was more like this is... Oh, bottom fishing rings have a light, flexible end called the quiver tip. This is what you'll be looking at for bite indications. If a fish is nibbling at the bait, you'll see short, sharp movements of the tip. When fish is biting, the tip will bend more. Be sure to keep the rod an angle to your cast. Under just enough tension, give a slight bend. Careful not to get too excited, though. Natural ebb and flow of the water current will cause some tip movement, too. It's going to be kind of almost like, float fishing in a way. Okay, yeah, so it said I want at a slight angle, so I think just like this, to be honest. You want, I guess, the rod up a ways, so that way there is tension. Okay, well, we can see the quiver tip work. So I'm guessing, again, it's just like float fishing, except you're just reading a bit of a different, indicator. Like, instead of watching a float, you're just watching the tip of the rod instead. There's possibly plans to put more into it, but I think they did the right choice of putting in a basic implementation just to at least open up access to being able to go for, like, deep-dwelling species better. Because that's one thing Call of Wild the Angler hasn't really had for itself, where you could target the deep-water species better than just jigging. So now this will give us some more options to get bottom-dwelling fish. Well, there's the perch needed. Nicely done. While bottom fishing, moving the bait around will make it progressively less effective, so it's best to cast as accurately as you can. Okay, so basically just cast once and leave it out. Oh, and we'll head over to the next one over there. But this might come in handy for us, because we do have a number of missions that do want us to go after, sturgeon, burbot. Truthfully, I would think catfish are a bottom-dwelling species, but one of the commenters, Noah, I believe, has mentioned that catfish are ones that are actually easier to get float fishing still. Next up, let's try something different. Shovel-nosed sturgeon love to lure, but they're not so keen on corn. Remember, the bait will become more effective as it sits on the bottom, but less effective if repeatedly retrieved after it is settled. Yes, just cast once and leave it. And this is... Okay, that is what I got on, I'm pretty sure. Let me just do, God, it's been a few weeks and I'm still getting used to the buttons. But yeah, okay, yeah, so we'll try this. Toss it out. Have the rod upwards a bit. And to be honest, we don't even really need to watch with the big strike that flashes across the screen for us. But the exact species that I was talking about that would be good to use for bottom feeding, it's having us try for. And we should have no problem reeling this in. Actually, got a bit of tension to the line there. It does look like they have changed the bottom right for the indication of, like, how the fight's going. Because now you have how much line is out, as well as how deep the fish is, too. I guess it's just a way to kind of let you know, perhaps, more what species might be on there. Oh, look at the little thing. Just a juvenile. Actually, I'm not sure if that'll count, or I need to catch a bronze rank. No, that'll work. Well done. You should now have everything you need to go try bottom fishing in various locations across the reserves. Okay, that's done. But I want to check and see how strong of the rod... Okay, so the max line strength is 3 kilograms. So I might actually be able to amp this up with a few better things. Yeah, actually, I should be able to, no problem. Okay, strength, we can put that to 1 kilogram. I think I'll go for maybe a hook size 7. And let me take a look at the challenges again. Because, I mean, we might as well keep trying with the bottom fishing if that is the first thing we got introduced to. Yeah, so it says, catch the fish at the marked location. There is no... I don't... Actually, does that give us a marked location to go to, or is that just anywhere? I guess it does give us a marked location, but it still says it has to be silver rank. Actually, now that makes me curious about the other one for, like, the mountain whitefish. Is that one also... Yes, there are specific locations. Okay, maybe they were correct there with it can be bigger. We'll test it out, though, and see. Actually, I want to do that right now, just because... to make sure, or to see how it actually is going. Because I do gotta admit, it does feel a little weird to have some missions you have a map with a specific spot you have to go to catch, but then you have these ones that don't give you the map and you just have to have it highlighted. It just feels like it's a little weird. So yeah, what I'm going to do is we'll try and get... Alright, I keep forgetting the correct buttons. Okay, we'll take this. We'll see about trying to get a mountain whitefish. I'm going to try first for a silver rank, though, and see if that actually does give it, like, the credit of we've completed it. Just because with how specific it seemed to be for, like, the one photo challenge where we had to be at that exact spot at the very tip end of the dock. I don't know how specific it is for, like, other requirements and goals for the game, too. So I might be proven wrong here in trying. So let me just get over here. Yeah, we'll dock this. Okay, so I think it can just be from anywhere around here. And let me just take a quick look at the handbook to see what the mountain whitefish want. Eggs, bread, pellets, regular. Okay. Now we've got eggs on. And what is the hook size I've got? I'm going to see about increasing that to an 8. Again, I just want to see if I do catch a silver one, does that give us what we need for this to be completed? If it is, then I was completely mistaken and the commenter was right, and I'll be sure to let them and give them credit next video when I can look up the name in that. We'll wait a little bit and see. If I don't have anything striking it too soon or that, I'll probably try lowering the hook size. Oh, there we go. Something's out there. Yeah, there's not really going to be much of a fight. Let's see. Is this... Of course, I was trying for the silver, I got a bronze, so I can't actually put that to the test here. Okay, but that's done. Let's see what my other ones are. I'm going to give benefit of doubt and say I was mistaken on you. It has to be of the ranking or the size it says. Like, I still have a number of them here that I could try out. And maybe we'll try that with the sturgeon next. Because it's not... Actually, truthfully, we can just fast travel to here, and we should be able to get there no problem. But yeah, for a silver-sized shovel nose, I'm thinking I need a pretty large hook size, but we'll see what happens with what I've got right now. So let's just call this in. There you are. Okay. So it's just back a little ways. No, there we go. Yeah, not very far at all. Yeah, I'll give credit to the person that I thought it could only be the rank it says and not larger. Maybe it can be larger. I just messed up on trying to test that.
The plan is to let these loose stripe dry up and burn them down like hell's teeth. You've still got 3/4 to go, so don't let up.
Okay. So see what this starts us off with, because this, I can't remember if this is an 8 or a 9 size hook, but we'll see how we do with it on. Truthfully, though, I mean, I don't know the exact species of sturgeon elder, but I know some of them can get absolutely massive for their sizing. So I'm hoping we'll be able to land a silver rank with what we've got for equipment-wise right now. Okay, there's something at it. Oh, it is sizable. Yeah, it's still taking line, so I don't know if we can get a silver rank with what we've got for gear-wise right now. Yeah. Okay, let me try just going down one hook size and see what we might get landing. Oh, I went size 7. No wonder I wasn't getting it. Wait. Oh, hang on. Is that because I've got the hook size of 8 on this one that I no longer have access to it? Yeah, that's exactly why. Alright, so we'll see how this goes with decreasing the hook size, that's right. The bigger the number, the smaller it is. That's what I gotta remember. But hopefully we'll be able to at least land whatever we get on with this, if anything does go for it. I'm trying to think of how many species would be good to go after with the bottom feeding rod. The sturgeon, the burbot are 2. I do think the catfish are probably supposed to be 1, but maybe there's just something that they haven't been quite coded right. Now, see, I don't know if I can really get in, because, yeah. Okay, so we are stuck basically just really keeping to sizes 10 or 9 for the hooks right now. So we gotta get accustomed getting a bunch of little guys, really. Alright, so we'll see what we get with this. Oh, I'll also lower the drag a bit. But it might be we'll have to shelf the silver rank sturgeon mission just because of the size of the fish is going to be way too big for the gear we've got. I mean, it does make sense. Sturgeon are supposed to be a larger species of fish out there. But I'll go through now with the correct information about like going to the specific marked locations to catch the ranks of fish. We'll tackle more of those better. So I was right in going for the ogre trout in that one, or the ogre trout in that one spot, but I couldn't do the 2 birds, 1 stone method of also trying for the whitefish. Because apparently you do have to go to specific locations. I still think it's a little weird for it, but I guess that's just how the game kind of operates. And maybe the hook size is now too small for anything we can catch around here. It's like I haven't even had like a little nibble or a little chime yet. I'll give it another moment. Actually, you know what? I'll pull it right in. Because, yeah, I just realized how late the episode's getting. Okay, let me take a look at the challenges again. I could try going for that one, but maybe I'll hold off for now. Silver rank, I think we're not quite able to go for yet. So I'll probably look at trying to tackle some more of the bronze we've got. And this one is a bronze rank silver... Oh, right over there. Okay, you know what? Let me first head back to the outpost with storage here. So that way I can put these larger hook sizes away.
Why make a deal with the devil when there's a hell of a deal right here? What can I get ya?
Okay, right, hook sizes. Yeah, 6 is too big. I feel like... I'll put the 7 away. I'll hold on to the 8. For the lines, I've got, let's see, that's 0.5, that's 2.5, and that's 1. And these are all... Oh, that's a 2, so maybe I'll take that. That's an 8. That 7 I'll probably put back. I don't know if I should... Well, I guess I'll keep the 7. Maybe we can get something with it. Take the popper to have... No, these are all way too large hooks for what I'd be after. Same for these. That's a 7. Okay, here's a little bit better. Let's go for a 10. And a 9 of that. I'll even take a look at the lures, too. Like... Yeah, no, I got those. I got that one. I'll buy that as a 9, just to have... And, yeah, so I'm basically pretty much stocked up on lures there. I'll buy a couple of those just to have. Bait-wise... Pick up some more of that. Oh. And maybe some more minnows, because those have been pretty useful. And I think that's everything for there I'd be after. I guess it all depends on just like what kind of style of sinker you like. And yeah, I think that's it for now there. And right, let me check souvenirs. How much is it for... Okay, 2,500 for tackle block expansion. So I'll probably want to look at that as one of my first things. Although... Okay, if I look at storage, I think... Okay, so that's backpack expansion. So those gives me a... Okay, so there is a couple of things that I'll have to adjust to. Yeah, I think I've... Oh, right, I can only... God, I can only really take so much with me at a time. Okay, we'll change this to... Right, I think I've actually got the size... Yeah, the size 9 is on here, so I'll put that to a 10. I'll put the corn on that one for now. This one will probably change to the 9. Just put, say, the minnow on it. And see about taking that out. I'll also change this to the 2 kilograms, so it might be able to offer us some better options. Okay. And that is going to be a little bit of a trek, but it shouldn't be too bad if I do grab a vehicle. So we'll see about knocking out one more mission just for today to make sure we have a lot of content, or can tackle a fair bit of content. Alright, I've got to run all the way back across the bridge to get the vehicle to then come back this way. It's a bit of a weird layout for this outpost. Like, you kind of think you would keep all your amenities and stuff kind of closer together, but not here. Or at least if they are, I don't know if there is another vehicle spot over here you can snag it. Okay, here we are. Let's just call the vehicle, hop in, and get going. There you are. Okay. Yeah, so this bronze rank rainbow trout looks like it's just going to be from a stream we'll be catching it at. Actually, kind of surprised I phased right through that tree there. Well, I mean, I should be a little bit more cautious as I'm going about, but truthfully, I'm just going to try to get us there as quick as possible. So if there is a footpath we're meant to take, we might see about trying to get this maneuvered along. I should actually take a quick peek in a moment here at the map and see what sort of landmark we should be looking out for the trail we've got to take. I think it actually might be from around here. Okay, yeah, it's actually right ahead where we should be able to see pretty easily how it'll branch off. Thankfully not too far, and then we can try a cast or two if we get it, and we can try to see what we'll tackle as like our next focus. It might even be maybe I'll use the bottom feeding rod and just put out the really good line we've got onto it. Yeah, so this is probably the stream I need to follow. Yeah, we can squeeze in here. Oh yeah, off-roading's no problem here. It's meant for good enough. We'll remember where we parked and continue on. Yeah, it's just a little bit further over this way. Okay, bronze rank rainbow trout should be pretty easy to get on the most basic of lines. I will just use our float. I'll probably use our float stuff for it, but I can always see if it does have like a certain type of spinning bait that I could try to, or lure. I'm probably mixing up all the terminology back and forth, probably annoying some people, others just don't care. Right, when it's for spin casting, it's going to be lures. When it's float fishing, it's bait. Oh. I might be on the wrong side of the stream here. Because, yeah, I do not think the player is able to swim. Although that does make it a bit more annoying to get across where we might need to go. But we'll just report this, and then I'll see if it'll let me cross.
We're here to fish, not be fish.
Oh, I might be able to get across. I mean, the controller is vibrating pretty heavily. Ah, really? Okay, can I use these rocks and kind of like cheese this? Because it feels like that is one drawback I will admit for a bit of a fishing game is that you cannot cross a lot of areas of water. As, yeah, so I basically have to go back and around and my freaking. It's not like there's just like a nice little shallow spot around here. Well, that's definitely not shallow. just going to say, just find a shallow spot, be able to cross easily, and then just hike our way around. No, okay, I'll end this episode here. I'll travel us there outside of the camera, just because, yeah, it's honestly a little annoying how finicky it sometimes wants to be. But I'll just quickly get us there, so that we start the next episode, we'll right in prime position to fish. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode of The Angler. If you did like the video, you should give a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, shoot in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.